What's going on, guys? King Trats here, back in the video on the channel, and today we made, man, this is like the diet cheat code, the breakfast power bowl. I just came up with that. You like the name? Let me take you through the process real quick. First thing we did, we got ourselves what the ultimate cheat code is. I feel like people just underutilize the potato. I know people are afraid of carbs, but check this out. This entire bag, the whole bag, at 60 calories a serving. Now, I weighed it out just to make sure, and it actually came out a little underneath. Sometimes it comes a little over, sometimes a little less. This entire giant bag of hash browns with the onions and peppers came out to 575 calories, 800 grams of potato. Now, if you've ever eaten 800 grams of potatoes, it'll fill you up. Now, obviously, you can extrapolate or make smaller or make bigger, which is extrapolate. The bag to get your own serving, but I ate the whole bag because that is how I get down. So we just put those in a pan with a little bit of cooking spray, and you made sure you cooked them through. I put a seasoning on it. I put some onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and some salt-free Tony Chachere's Cajun seasoning, and just made sure we cooked those two so they got nice and crispy on the outside. Also, in another pan at the same time, I got this Italian seasoned ground chicken, which obviously has a little less, I think it said 40% less calories than ground beef. Now, that's kind of a misnomer because it depends on what kind of ground beef you use, but it's equivalent to like 93.7 ground beef, this one. Italian seasoned, so it's got nice fennel in there, a little bit of pepper, red pepper, some garlic, other good stuff. And we just cooked that all the way through and took that off. We had a bag of frozen spinach, great value. You know how I get down, that's 88 cents. Yes, sir. And we just made sure we microwaved that, and we put that into our bowl. First, we put the potatoes down, then we put down the spinach, and then we had 200 grams of egg whites. You can use whole eggs if you want to, but egg whites, 200 grams. Not many calories in there off the top of my head. That's a little over 100 calories for 200 grams of egg whites. Yes, 200 grams. So we put that down with egg whites. We threw down our ground chicken. We got this desert pepper queso. I love this stuff because 100 grams is less than 100 calories, which is insane. I believe it's like 75 calories. That's for 100 grams. That's a lot of cheese. And then we had some salsa. A couple of tablespoons will only give you about 10 to 15 calories, and that is it. Look at this, man. This is a bowl that is under 1,000 calories, and there's a lot of food in here. If this was rice and other meat, it would be a lot more, but man, you know how I get down. Oh, got the orange vanilla, of course. Got my quarter seltzer. My medieval times, Stein. I like that. Giant drinking glass. Everybody else had beer. I had water. That is how we get down. And then you gotta pour it like this, so don't get that crazy head on there. Get in here. Yeah. I'm ready for this. You got our spoon? We got our spoon. Y'all want to see me do it? Y'all don't care about me. Let's get out the way. Okay, come on. Come with it. Get the spinach in here. Get the egg whites. Get the chicken. Get the salsa. Get the cheese. Get it all in your mouth. I'm drooling again. Say you had 2,000 calories in a day. You would eat 2 of these. Obviously, you can break it up. This bowl is not small, by the way. And you'd still be under with some food to spare. Take that and do whatever you want with it. But when I see people saying, like, I'm on a diet, and like I'm trying to stay away from carbs, like, what are you doing? No. Carbs are our friend. Just have potatoes. I like potatoes all day. And the bag from Walmart is like $1.70. The whole bag. And I challenge you to eat a whole bag of potatoes. Eat a whole bag of potatoes. Eat the whole thing. Season it. You can put a little salsa, a little ketchup, a little something on there. And eat it. See if you're not full for the whole day. Obviously, you don't have to eat it all at once, but potatoes, cheat code. When I tell you I love potatoes, bro, and rice, I have like 10 bags in my freezer right now. And then outside of my freezer, I have actual potatoes and sweet potatoes. And every time that I've cut, like I've cut in my life, except for the one time I did keto. I wanted to try it. I've had a lot of potatoes. A lot of rice too. Every once in a while, I like to get into the diet stuff. You know, some people roll their eyes at it, but I always feel like it's important. And one of the biggest things that I hear all the time at work, on here, anywhere, well, you know, you can't eat that. It has a lot of carbs. Carbs are not the enemy. Now, I know that ketogenic diets in general, you know, high protein, high fat diets are all the rage. And it works for some people. I'm not telling you not to do it. But I'm not doing it. And I've done it before. Personally, it's not for me. Now, the thing about keto that a lot of people don't realize is you still have to eat a decent amount of fat. If you don't, you're gonna just cry. Trust me, I've tried it. I once did a ketogenic diet. And it wasn't ketogenic. I was really young. And I hadn't really done a lot of studying. Be careful when you're dieting if you don't study. Like, please, like, do your research. Don't just, well, I heard that. Like, don't do that, because it can be really dangerous, and you're playing roulette. So I ate nothing but, like, grilled chicken and, like, egg whites. And then I went to play basketball. I almost passed out. Like, I was, like light flashing before my eyes passed out. No joke. The reason keto is a popular diet, or the reason that it can work, is technically speaking, carbs are not essential. Protein and fat are. Carbs you can do without, but you will get your energy source from fat. So you have to make sure you're eating one or the other. You can have a low-fat diet and a high-carb or a higher protein diet. But if you go low-carb and you don't eat any fat, you're going to blink and you're going to just, because I've done it. I've also done keto. This is so good, man. I love shit like this, bro. I've also done keto with a high-fat diet, and I felt hella greasy. For real. There's a popular diet now called carnivore diet, where you're literally eating higher fatty types of meat. I know there's a dude on TikTok who went super popular because he's been eating like liver. I believe his name is Liver King. And he's eating like testicles and liver and organs. Can you do that? Sure. Is that why he looks the way he does? No. Now, I'm not going to get into logistics, but you got to find what works for you, man. And I don't know too many people that don't like carbs. And the people that are like, oh, well, I eat carbs, I blow up. You might feel bloated eating carbs. But that's not equivalent to weight gain. And some people equate being full with gaining weight. But that's not how it works. Feeling full is a good thing because you won't eat. Overeat. Let me watch my words. So, eating things that are higher in fiber, which will make you feel more full, are actually better. I hate using the word better. More optimal. When you're trying to lose weight, cut fat, whatever you want to call it, lose body fat. And people think, oh, well, I just shouldn't eat. Don't do that. But just understand that. Keto can work because you feel satiated. It's very hard to just gorge on just like bacon and things of that nature, and you're staying away from sugars and things like that. So, if you want to eat 3 pounds of ground beef, like, you probably won't finish it and you'll feel sick to your stomach. But it's all about what works for you, man. It's all about what works for you. Just find something that you like. I know I say it all the time. Just find something that you like. Find something that you can stick with. If you feel like you're doing something that's going to be a chore, you're not going to stick with it. Some people like to go bodybuilder style, you know, chicken, rice, broccoli, cheat meals. That works for you? Go ahead. I love the newer age, and it started possibly, I want to say about 5 to 10 years ago, somewhere in there, where people started to get a little more flexible with their diet and it didn't feel like a diet. I may not say I'm a large influence, but I was a part of that wave. Like when intermittent fasting got popular, when flexible dieting got popular, and that was more of Instagram era, I was a part of it. Some people watching were also a part of it because I know you watch and I love you guys and women, and you get what I'm saying. Understanding that you can still be in shape and eat things like pizza and ice cream. It's okay. As long as you understand moderation, as long as you understand what you're doing and how to balance it in your diet, you're more than fine. Eat more of this stuff, enjoy the other stuff, but don't make it the basis of your diet. And if you watch 90% of the videos that I make, when I'm eating fast food or I don't finish the food. You know, people ask where it goes. I give it away. I get text messages from people, yo, do you have snacks? Do you have... So, that's not my diet. This is the kind of stuff that I will eat off camera on those days in a much smaller portion. So if I have 2,000 calories, 1,700 calories, 1,500 calories of that crap, and I need 3,000 to 3,500 calories in a day, my other 1,500, if I had one of these after, I'm still okay. And I made sure that I got food that actually has some sort of nutritional value. You get what I'm saying? So, just understand that stuff. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I don't want to be the type of person that doesn't at least give out that kind of information. I don't want to be just like, okay, I had McDonald's and this kind of stuff. You know, I don't want to be that guy. It's another reason why I don't do eating challenges anymore. I don't want to promote that shit. Like, yes, it's fun. Yes, it's challenging, but... And I know it's entertaining, but at the same time, I still want people to understand this kind of stuff too. And I don't want to be known as a guy like, you know that guy just eats a lot of food? Which is what I was known for a while, because people don't understand. So, it's all about balance, my friends. And speaking of friends, before I get out of here, God, this is so good. I had a conversation with someone younger than me, young man, that asked me a question about his friends. And it kind of, I don't want to say it pissed me off, but not what he said, the situation. It kind of took me aback a little bit, because I know other people that probably go through stuff like this too. He said, my friends like to make fun of me. And I don't like it. You know how you pick on your friends, and sometimes some people might go a little too far? You get what I'm saying? So sometimes they say some stuff that it kind of hurts his feelings a little bit, you know? And I know y'all get what I'm saying. There's a difference between, like, giving your friends crap, which I do, everybody does, and maybe picking on something they might be insecure about. So, he said, like, what do I do? Like, I'm afraid if I tell them, because I did tell them once to stop, and they just told me that I was too sensitive. And I told him straight up, I'm going to tell you guys the same thing. If you have friends that don't respect your boundaries, meaning, I'll mess with my friends, but I know if there's something that they're going to take to heart, I'm not going to say that. Even joking, because it's not funny at that point. Because sometimes people have insecurities, whether it be somebody's weight, their height, and so on. I won't go there. So one time he brought it to his friends and they were like, you know, you're too sensitive, just chill out, like, shut up. And if you have friends like that, find new friends. Those ain't your friends. The friends don't do that. That's not a real friend. You're just around. A real friend won't do that. I like to mess with my friends just like everybody else. But certain things ain't funny. I don't want to get into what the details of his was, but it was crossing the line. It wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? You know how people start rumors and stuff and then people start getting, you know what I'm talking about. Like, there's a difference. If my friend slips and falls and you know, busts his ass, like, I'm gonna make fun of him. If they say something stupid, like, my friends make fun of me too. It's cool. That's different. You know? Mannerisms, all kind of stuff. That's different. But sometimes, if especially if your friends are going to tell you, like, you know, like, you mind chilling out with that. Like, if you're a real friend, you're not going to do it. Because that's your friend. That's your people. You don't want your people to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find new friends. Those ain't your friends. We're a true story, too. I have a story like that. And it's not someone that I even talk to. Like, I'm cool with them, but it's not someone that I'm with all the time. When I was younger, you know, we used to all play, like, as kids and stuff. And me, him, and a bunch of friends used to chill out and go swimming, all kinds of stuff. And we would make comments about, like, he had a shirt off, you know? Like, you know how dudes do. And as a kid, you know, it's funny stuff. And, you know, but some people can take that, some people can't. So one day, because it was like the public swimming pool, so he was in the lockers, and we was only like 8, something like that. But he pulled me to the side, bro. I swear, like, on some real like stuff. He was like, "Yo, like I know it's all fun and games and stuff, but like, do you mind like not calling me whatever, because you know, like it kind of sucks. You know what I mean?" And I remember being 8 years old, bro, a kid, and I was like, "Damn, bro, my bad. Nah, I won't. I didn't know, bro. My bad. Like, I'm glad you told me." That's what I said to him as an 8-year-old. And we dapped up, and I never said it again. It's that simple, bro. Like, it's that simple. A real friend would do that. You know what I'm saying? It was that simple for me. And anytime the conversation will start to go that way with other people around, now I would stick up for him. Like, yo, chill out. It's that simple. If that's your boy, your girl, your homie, whatever, why would you want to make fun of them to the point that they were actually like, whatever about it? You know what I'm saying? So, if you got friends like that, if you got friends that'll clown you to the point that you actually whatever, or if you got friends that'll say something about you that they won't say to your face, but they'll say to other people, it's not your friend. You know what I'm saying? And the worst one, there's dudes like this. I don't know if women do it, but I'm sure they do. Ladies, you can tell me. If you got a friend that will sell you out for a woman, that's not your friend, bro. He's a lame. Everybody knows somebody like that, too, where they will literally dine you out, whether it be snitching, telling something that you did, whatever. Whatever. Or just talking down about you to women. I've seen that story. Ladies, y'all can listen to this too, but I'm talking to the fellas for this one because I'm a guy. I can't speak on women problems because I'm not a woman and it's not my place. But if the situation is the same, listen to me. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 15 or you're 80. Never under any circumstance talk shit about another guy to get a girl. You're a lame. Any circumstance. I don't give a shit what they did. Unless it's a dangerous thing. That's different. But you're not doing it for your own benefit. And that's more of what I'm saying. Don't sell somebody out for your own benefit. That's just the unspoken. Like, I know people say like snitching and stuff like that. That is snitching. There's a difference between what people call that's snitching. I will never, nah. I don't even care if I don't like you. And I swear on anything, I don't talk about any dude to a woman. If a woman has a boyfriend, I'm not talking to you. If a woman has a boyfriend or someone they're talking to and they start talking shit to me, I don't want to hear it. Don't talk to me. 1, she's going to talk about you to somebody else. 2, she ain't valid. And 3, you don't want to put yourself in that situation. Just don't do it. That's for you. Like, your own. Just don't. But that's the realness. And fellas, if you try to talk to somebody with a girl, like you try and talk to a girl that has a man, I should say, or vice versa, whatever, and you trying to, you know, they're spoken for already, and you try and get with them, what are you trying to accomplish? You know, all this steal your girl bullshit, man, that's cornball stuff. Don't do it. And if she gets with you while she has a boyfriend, there's a 100% chance she's gonna cheat on you too. Just understand that. People don't see it coming. It's stupid. Ladies, I seen this too. You know, he gonna leave his wife for me. Or he gonna leave his girl. He gonna leave you too, bro. Like, those type of people are looking for the next big thing. They're looking for the next best thing. They're looking for whatever the hot shit is. And eventually, your whatever you call it will run its course. And they gonna start looking. Whether you know it or not. They gonna look. Just understand that. It's just in certain people's DNA. Just don't do it. If you get anything from what I just said, do not. Like, your word is like your character, your word is the only thing you got to stand on in this day and age. And if you're the type of person that's finna clown some dude, you know, I've had dudes do it to me. Dudes I don't really know, but they do it. Like, there's a girl I'm talking to. I'm talking college days, bro. Like, a girl I'm talking to, right? And the girl come to me. You know what so-and-so said about this? He said that you talking to this girl. Or, you know, they'll climb me like, oh, like, he think he cool because he from blah, blah, blah. Or I saw, like, you know, they would say things about things I wore. Because I've always been different. I don't care. And, you know, when I was in college, I used to have this little thing I wore. This is like, this is after the wallet chain days, but somewhere around there, little after. And I said, I'm gonna start wearing like suspenders, bro. I swear to you, I wore suspenders, but not up. I used to wear them down. I wore it for like maybe a summer. I didn't care. I just did what I did. And dude trying to talk to a girl I was talking to, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He be wearing suspenders, bro. I feel corny. I don't care. Like, you're a clown. Because this is the same dude, when I see him, he dapped me up, right? But at the end of the day, when she told me, I just started laughing. One, you're in my bed. Two, like that's I would never do that. And when she said it, I was like, wow. That's all I said. She like, you know, and she started talking about him. And I was like, nah, man, we ain't gotta go. Like, nah. Don't clown other people for your own advantage. Trust me. One, I mean, it's gonna make you look like shit anyway. Like, for real. Like, be valid. If a girl try to come to you talking about somebody else, like, nah, not me. Tell it to somebody else, for real. Change the subject. That's it. That's my PSA for today. Damn, that was good, bro. You see me, I'm just like picking this. Look, I ain't drink my drink yet. Cheers. But anyway, more than likely out of the kitchen tomorrow. There's stuff that's been out, man. Something else just came out yesterday and the day before. And, you know, I can't do it every day. I say this all the time. I can't just, like, be smashing, you know, Popeyes and McDonald's and Burger King and you know, highest rated every day. Could you imagine if I had a hot grill every day, bro? I'd be 406 pounds, bro. I ain't trying to do that. Like I told you, I'm trying to keep this. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video, man. I love y'all. Love your faces. More content ASAP tomorrow. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.